Brothers and sisters, let's play Minecraft. Maybe a week since I last played, and in that time, I thought it would be boring for everyone to watch me, but I basically just cleared a lot of land and built up my, my base. And I just wanted to come in and show you where I was at. Yeah, so since my last video, as you can see, I've built up some fields. I've got a nice carrot field. I've got a nice sugarcane field. I've built up pens, so I've got sheeps. I've got cattle. I've got a few llamas that I've caught. A cow got in with the llamas, and these are basically llamas that the trader got killed by zombies, and I was able to run around and catch them. And then I got some pandas, and I put a bamboo kind of forest in with the pandas. And then in the back, I got pigs back there. And then I've got a chicken coop all the way in the back. And over here, I've got a wheat field. Really big wheat field, because I like my bread. And then if I need to, if I ever get other crops, then I can put them here. And I've expanded all this quite a bit. This used to be empty land. And then I took my little house. I decided to plant my bamboo in mud. I don't know why, I just did. For some reason I thought mud would be better. I had a little shack here, but I tore it down and basically expanded my watchtower. So I built a watchtower at the beginning, and then basically I built an entryway so that I could enter from all four areas, and this also goes into my mine. And then down here I built kind of a walkway down to the beach, and I haven't done a lot with it yet. I still need to work on this, but I'm going to build a little secluded cove. I still need to fill in more stone up there so it's safer, but that's all land that I've kind of reclaimed. And I'm going to make myself a nice little beach down here. And then over here, I've got a back way into here, because the initial spawn point was over here. Ooh, a zombie. Let me run. I don't want to fight him right now. And then so that's what we got. And then in my tower, what I did with my tower, I don't know if there was a better way to do this, but I built a spiral staircase over here. And so with the spiral staircase, I can go down to my mine. And when I built it, I've got doors, so I've got like an entryway here, 1 brick wide, or a path 1 block wide, and then because of that I can enter from any direction. With the spiral staircase, I could enter on 3 directions, but I pretty much have to move the doors to different spots. They can't all be centered, so I just decided to do the 1 door and a little entryway. Then if you go down, this is where my old mine was, and that I used to be able to get to from the building that I had on the top, but I destroyed the building, and then you guys will probably recognize this from the last video. Basically, this is my mine. I've got a few more chests. I need more chests because I'm running out of space. I've got a stone cutter because I've been doing a lot of work with stone. I've got my crafting table, and then I've got my bed. Got my doggies down here, got a pack of dogs. My dogs kept getting killed in fights, so I decided to just keep them down here for now. And then down here is a way into my mine. So my mine, I've expanded my mine somewhat. But this is basically my original kind of hidey hole that I made. Here is a back way out so I don't get trapped. So I can go back out through my mine. And then this also takes me out basically that zombie attacked us over there, so over to the left, so I can run around, and straight down there is the original 0-0 spawn point of the game. If I ever for some reason get reset to that, I don't know if that's possible, but I made this entryway. Those doors just so things don't come and get me. And then this is another hallway I made that goes into kind of the where I'm going to have my main base. So let's run to the top of the watchtower. And I built the watchtower because originally I didn't want to get lost in the jungle. I wanted an easy way to find my base, find my mine. So I built this watchtower. And you know, I've kind of expanded it a little bit. And what do? I just run up here, and then you see I'm stopped because what I've done is I've used trap doors at the top of it. And then I've got a little railing so I can't get killed by running off, but I can see down it. But you know, basically I can see my domain. So you got a nice little inlet here to the ocean, and then over here there's a mountain over there, straight back there's a volcano. And then really the reason I want to show you this is what I've spent my time on is really building where I'm going to keep my base. And so here it is. And this took a lot of work over really about a week. So I can jump up and look down. So basically what I did was I recreated Chichen Itza. The El Castillo is the pyramid out in the Yucatan in Mexico. It's in the middle of the jungle, and since I spawned in kind of a mangrove jungle, I decided that I would rebuild Chichen Itza. And I actually visited it back in 2003, and back then you were able to climb up to the top, and I've got a picture somewhere of it. Maybe I'll show that in a later video. I didn't go and find it. But there was a big thunderstorm while we were at the top, and so I've got a picture of me standing at the top of those stairs. Back in 2003, they used to let you climb up one of the three sides. There was a rope going down the middle, and then you could use to help you. And then the stairs were super, super steep. You couldn't really climb up on outside of the stairs. It was impossible. And there was a sign at the top, because this was Mexico, if you fall off, too bad. Don't fall off. There's nobody to save you. And we're a long way from the hospital, because it's out in the middle of a jungle. There is an airfield nearby, and there is a nice hotel nearby back then. And then since then, I visited it again, maybe, I don't know, 10 years ago. And you couldn't climb it anymore. And as you can see, I've taken down, this used to all be hills here. And I've basically flattened all of those hills, and I'm working on that mountain, as you can see. But it's been a lot of work getting that mountain up. And I built a trench around it, and again, I used trapdoors in the trench. But my plan is I'm going to build my house, my main base, inside Chichen Itza. I thought that would be pretty cool. So I'll show you that next. And it took a long time, and credit where credit's due. I'll put a link in the description. I found a YouTube video of a guy who basically said how to build it, and I kind of used his method of building it, and it worked out pretty good. I made it out of the whitest stone that I could get locally, the diorite, and so I had to keep stopping the building as I collected more diorite. And I got diorite from my mine down below, and I got it from that mountain over on the left. And my mine actually goes down underneath the pyramid. It goes from here, it goes in the direction of the pyramid down underneath. So yeah, it's kind of cool. So let's look at it real quick. Let's run over there. And it's night, but it won't matter. We'll run over. Shouldn't be a big deal. So I've got like trapdoors here to close off my base. Oh, and what I did was, it's still a watchtower, I put a campfire on top of a hay bale there to give me my highest possible smoke signals. And I put it in the middle on top of this little column so I wouldn't burn myself on the campfire. I used to have it on the ground, and I kept running into it because I was dumb. But I like it. This is my tower. All right, so let's go run down and run over to there. I've slept lately, so I shouldn't get any phantoms coming attacking me up here. And I've got tons of copper. My mine, I've got lots and lots of cobblestone. I've got lots and lots of copper. I just have a little bit of diorite. I've got a little bit of granite. I've got very little iron here. I don't know if that's normal everywhere, or if that's just how it is if you're in a mangrove jungle. And I didn't know it when I spawned in, but I guess mangrove jungles are new and rare. But it worked out good because I ended up with sugarcane right away, and I ended up with both sugarcane and bamboo, which I was pretty happy. But I don't have a lot of wood. We'll come out here. We'll just run from the skeletons and things. Yeah, so I still need to build up some more, but here's my sugarcane field. Here's my carrot field. And what I did was I built a lava trench all the way around. And I'm going to run up because I don't want the skeletons to come chase me. But I basically built a lava trench all the way around. I need to fill it up with more lava, but it actually does go all the way around, and it's too deep and too wide. And then I'm using copper trap doors as a bridge, so I can always just shut them or open them. And it's at all places. It's at least one block back from the lava trench, so I shouldn't have a problem with like creepers exploding out there. And I've got enough light. I shouldn't have anything spawning here. Something could come up. So again, this is just like the real Chichen Itza. It's got a main entrance with 3 doors. When we come in, I actually built a netherite portal. Now, I haven't taken the time to find diamond yet. That's going to probably be my next thing, is looking for diamond and iron. And so I built a netherite portal, and I did it with the method of basically making a mold. I basically took stone or sand and made a mold and put lava in it to make the obsidian, and then ran water over the lava. So I thought it would be kind of cool to have a netherite portal at the top of here. And then I put ladders here. So I already got that open. So if I want to get to the top, and it's raining. It's an even better look at everything. So my base is actually higher than my watchtower. And then, like I said, I've got my lava going all the way around. Kind of cool. I'll probably put a beacon on the roof eventually. I saw that they have beacons that are put on top of pyramids. I still got to get that mountain down. I might leave the very top of it up as kind of a watch area. So very, very cool. Very cool. Over there is where the lava pit is. I found lava like right there. And I said, hey, you know what? I'll use that lava in my trench and I'll move it. So it took me a while to move it, but I did. And yeah, I need to take that part of the mountain down right there because it actually goes over my lava pit. I don't want things to be able to like climb down those things. So yeah, base inside Chichen Itza. El Castillo, I think, is the name, the castle. The Spanish were just, the conquistadors were just moving their way through the jungle in the Yucatan, and just came across this crazy city, and there's a pyramid in the city. It's nuts. All right, so what I did here was kind of the same thing I did in the watchtower. I made a very simple, small spiral staircase down, and then my idea was same idea. I made like a landing so I can come out all 4 ways, and one of my llamas is in here. I forgot to put a door there. That's how I got in there. And so this is the first stop, my first landing. It's cleared out. So what I thought is, this is a height of 4 blocks. I think this would be good for my living space. So I think in this area, I'm going to build out like a bedroom, a workroom, a storage room, an enchanting room, the normal stuff you would put in your house. I think I'm going to put on this floor. I think that's the idea. I don't think I have a door, do I? Oops. Nope, I don't have a door on me. So I'll get a door later. But anyway, so that's the idea here. Is I can put basically my house here on this level. Just haven't got around to building it out yet. Oh, I could put a block there. Got to put a block there. Any others? Nope. So I've got a door, I'm missing a door and a block. Then what I did was, so we'll keep going down. So we're only 5 in, and I think the temple is like 27 high, something like that. With floors, it gets a little tricky. So again, I made just made a spiral stair down, and then this is another room. Oh, spider got in here somehow. Is there a dark spot? Oh, and a zombie got in here. So my idea here I just have stone tools, and I'm not very good at fighting. I mostly run. So my idea here, I'm in survival, so did a better job on that one. Alright, so in here, this is about 10 high. Oh, I've got a couple blocks I need to fix up there. Here, I could fix them right now. And I could probably fix this as well. That spot up there I don't really need. I can open that up. I can open those blocks up, and I can go up. Here, let me fix these while I'm thinking about it. So I got a scaffold that, luckily, when you end up somewhere with bamboo, it's easy to make a scaffold. Where were those empty blocks? I thought there were empty blocks here. Did I miss them? Oh, there they are. Okay. Fixed. So what I did was here, I think this is about 10 tall, I think. And my idea here is I'm going to put farms in here that might need to be up to 10 tall. So I'm going to build things like, an automated chicken farm, or automated beef farm, or automated whatever kind of farms. I think I'm going to do that on this floor, and I've got basically a height of 10 to work with. So I should probably fill those in just to get that gap out of there and be consistent, because I don't have it up. Oh yeah, I got it there too. Oh, maybe I'll just leave it if I'm being consistent. Got it there too. Oh, looks like I left that in all those spots. Yep. So that's my idea here. Here I'm going to build all my automated farms. So basically I'm going to have as much as possible inside, but I could put an automated like wheat farm, an automated chicken farm that would automatically cook my chicken, make and cook my chickens, you know, maybe automated, you know, iron farm. I need iron. Iron is rare, so once I find some like redstone and all of that, I haven't found any redstone, but maybe I just haven't been digging down deep enough yet. I don't know. I haven't really spent time looking up how to find that. But I with all the mining I've done, I haven't found any redstone. I haven't found any diamonds. So I'm not digging deep enough yet, I think, is all it is. And I'm finding very little iron, a little bit. But once I get that stuff, I think I'll build some farms in here. I'll probably, but one of my problems is I don't have a lot of wood. So I have a solution for that too. Do I have all my doors on this floor? Yeah, I do. Okay, so same idea. Go down again. So that was 10. And this is just a quick stop here. This area, I just need to dig down, is my plan. I've started digging down, but I need to do more digging. I just need to dig down. Okay? And then I keep going down. And down, and down, and down. I get to the bottom. This time I decided to put 2 doors because I could put, because it's the bottom, I could put 2 on the same floor without causing a problem. I can't put one on the other, that side. It kind of gets in the way of that stair. But anyway, so this is the real bottom. Is he stuck there? Nope, he's following me. So this is the real bottom. And so my plan here is to fill this in with dirt. On this floor. And then it goes all the way up to that area that I showed you a minute ago that was in progress that we have to dig down from. So all the way up there is basically the main floor where I said I was going to build those farms. And I did put a layer of dirt on top of the stone because I'm going to make farms up there. But then this floor, I'm going to make a forest down here. So basically it's about, I want to say it's about 20 bricks tall. It might be 19 with the dirt, something like that. So I figured 20 bricks tall. I think the tallest trees are like the mangroves can grow to be 30. And so I'm going to do a mix of like, I'll do oak trees that are relatively short and easy to farm and do those maybe at up to like 9 high, but then I want to have the space, so if I wanted to I could build something that was up to like 19 or 20 high. So basically I just need to dig all of this up is my idea. And then if I run around here, let's see what's on the edges. Again, that's all the way up there. You got some spots like here where I've dug down because I found interesting things like coal or whatever that I decided to dig for. So again, we come back to here. I'll come back to these doors. But the other thing I was going to build down here is I was going to build a stable down here. So I'm probably going to build a stable for like horses and llamas down here so I can ride them out. And I would just ride them out. I could ride them out right here. And this is those double doors I showed you about a minute ago. That's just my mine. And I can ride them out. Now, I might change this and ride them straight out, but this was my initial idea to get the animals in. And basically I'll build a double staircase here that goes up to that other level there, and I'll put my farm up here, and then I'll just lead them up. Now, while I was down here, I found a river, and so I made myself a little pool with granite. I don't know, maybe I'll switch to granite for polished granite, but I made myself a little pool. And then over here, oops, over here, there's another door. If you can't tell, I like my spiral staircases. They're simple. I didn't make anything fancy. But lava. So here was that lava that I used to build my lava trench. This was the source of the lava. Now it's easier to get from upstairs, but basically my plan is once I finish the lava trench, filling it in with whatever lava's left, I'll basically cover it over on the outside, and then I'll be able to access it through here. So I've got water and I've got lava. And then really the only other thing to look at, like I said, I just have to dig all of this out. It's going to take me a while, and I might build out my living space upstairs first. But until I'm ready to build kind of automated farms, there's no reason to build farms inside here. I've got my farms outside. But again, here is a back way. Here's my dogs. And my back way into my mine. So this was my original base my original house that I slept in or hid away from the zombies and the skeletons at night. In here, it took me forever to get this bed because sheep would hardly ever spawn. It took a long time for me to catch, sheep and then farm enough sheep for the wool to make a bed. So that was rough. And then down here, going down under my house. So if I ever want to dig down, I'll already have done it. Here's my mine. So up above this floor, this is the actual floor of the pyramid right here. And then down here is my original mine. Over here was the first water source that I hit. And I kind of built it out a little bit as a pool originally. It comes in over there from the right. And I built it into a little bit of a pool. But there was there's some good diorite there. So a lot of this area was diorite for my diorite mine. And then I think over there it opens up into a cave, but I sealed that off. I was kind of scared to go into caves, so I haven't really done that yet. But as you can see, there's still diorite here. This mine was one of my sources of diorite to the white stone that I used. I hope that's the right name for it. And again, this is just my mine. Lot of copper. Found a lot of copper. Found a lot of granite down here. Found a lot of diorite. This was all me mining. Probably not the most efficient way to mine, but it's the way I did it. Just mined and mined and mined. At that stone wall there's probably a cave back there. Wherever I put stone walls, there's probably a cave, which I'm going to explore those caves. I think that might be a more efficient way to get down deep and look for diamonds than digging. But yeah, so you can see I dug down deep there. Again, I think there was a bunch. This was a vein of diorite. It looks like there's some dripstone down there. But yeah, this is my mine. And again, we're below my main base. We're below the pyramid here. Again, this was mostly mined out just following ore veins of diorite or whatever, is why it looks like this. Anyway, that's my mine. Alright, how do I get out of here? See, and then just go back, head back up. So thank you everyone for joining me in this journey. I've had fun doing this. It's a job building out El Castillo the way I wanted to do it. You know, it's big, go big or go home, right? Instead of building out like, you know, spending time digging for diamonds and digging for redstone and stuff like that, I wanted to build out a basic base first, and I just got on this idea of building El Castillo. And I thought that would be fun to have a base inside El Castillo, but it is a lot of work. Okay, it's raining. Yeah, usually I don't know if the zombies will come in, and I don't know if things can open the doors. You know, you guys can tell me in the comments. And if you guys see me that have done some stuff that I should have done different, let me know. And there's a lot of things I don't know. I did finally figure out how to cook on a campfire. You just have to. It doesn't show up, but I think it was like if you right click or left click when you've got food, you can throw it on the campfire. Here, I'm going to do that real quick because it took me a while to figure that out. It was like, what? How do I do this? Raw pork chop, raw chicken. I'll cook up that chicken. Yeah, so everything here. Anything in my furnaces, I built 2 furnaces. Okay, so what you got to do, instead of eating it, so you don't, you basically have to throw it. How do I do that again? Oops, been a while. Oh, I remember. You hold, instead of holding it down to eat it, so I'm using a controller, so I'm using the left controller. So if you look here, it says left trigger eat. You just quickly left trigger it. Boom, 1, quickly. So 4 left triggers really fast, and it won't eat it. It'll actually throw it on there to cook it. I could not figure that out. It took me forever to figure that out. And none of the, like I looked up tutorials on YouTube and stuff, none of that was useful in how to cook my stuff. But I like cooking stuff on my campfire instead of using charcoal. I do have to be careful because I burn myself every once in a while. Oh, I could heal up a little bit. Eat some bread. Alright, this should be done. Yeah, it's done. Alright, get close enough to pick it up but not burn myself. Okay. And then I've got roast chicken. I'll just put it back in this chest. My chests are all pretty much full again, all of them, because of all the mining I've been doing. So I really need to get out there and get some wood for more chests and get more wood, and so wood is kind of the bane of my existence. Let me sleep real quick. Oh, there's monsters nearby. Come on, there it goes. Going down 1 block, got the monsters too far away. Alright, so yeah, let me just go run around outside again real quick, and then we'll end up. So yeah, if you like this kind of content, you know, please like and subscribe. I'll make more. I'm new on the whole Minecraft journey. I'd never played Minecraft, and then one of my cousins, I was over visiting him. He played Minecraft and he loved it. And then I saw the Minecraft movie was out, and I watched it. I've got a review out there on the Minecraft movie. I try to be spoiler free. So if you, I hate creepers. I'm always running out here. Creepers are like immediately blowing me up, and I'm having to rebuild stuff. Got my pandas. If you guys don't know, you know, feed your pandas are right next to like a bunch of bamboo, and then they'll generate new pandas. Got my cows and my llamas. Got my wheat. I'll probably pull out one of these and make a potato farm or something when it's daytime. So I don't think spiders attack you in daytime, but they have occasionally. I'm not exactly sure why there's a difference there. I put composters in the middle over my water just so something I wouldn't fall in the water. I think composters are good if you have villagers. I've gone to the very top of that mountain there. That's the highest thing near here. And I cannot see a village. But this, if you looked at my old videos, it's kind of crazy. This was all hills right here that I flattened out. These still got a few trees here to take down. Got to make sure I don't fall in my lava and get killed. Oh, I hate those. There's a sorcerer around here somewhere. They're scary. I think he's a sorcerer. He can do magic on me. Yeah, so I need to take. So here's my lava mine. So I go down there and get my lava to throw it in there. I need to do more of that to kind of even it out. And then I do need to take down this because at least up to there to get it away from my lava trench. There's a path over here up that I built into that mountainside all the way over there that you could use to get all the way to the top. So I'll probably leave the very pinnacle up there, and so I can see further. I'll eventually build this out as more land. He must be down below. But I need to put rock. I think I need to put a layer of rock under here. There's not a layer of rock under the whole thing. There is out to this far, but not all the way over here yet. But and then I can always harvest the mangroves trees over here, but I'd much rather do it inside El Castillo. And then for people who haven't seen them, like these make a pretty good drawbridge because I can just walk over and flip these down. And I don't know if mobs can flip them up or come through doors. So far, none of the zombies have come through doors. And then up here, just one last thing. Let's go into the nether. It's weird. A couple of piglin zombies have come through, but I thought they couldn't come through. But I guess they can. All right, why can't I go through? I'm gonna have to figure that out. I've gone through here before. Alright, so that's new. I have to figure out why I can't go through. Is it because I need to take these blocks out? Surely not. Here, I'll take them out real quick. It's an interesting problem. I've gone into the nether before. Alright, so my nether portal is busted. Interesting. So if anyone knows why my nether portal is busted, let me know. See, it's just got the obsidian around, and then I've got a facing here of the stone. Huh. What's wrong with my portal? It's back. Because I've run through here before and had no problem. So I need to figure that out, but I'll do that offline. Alright everyone, let's go back up. Is it open? Yeah, it's open. Because I've gone through to the nether before. I don't know why my netherite portal isn't working. Or my nether portal. Man, I gotta get all that down. but I'll probably leave that highest point over there up. But again, even up there, I cannot see a village. There is an ocean out there. So when I get around, the next thing I'll probably do, I'll probably clear out a little bit more land, and then I'll probably make videos on basically mining, looking for going down deep, so in through caves and such, and looking for redstone and looking for iron. Once I find a little bit of that, and I'll mix that in with a little bit of digging out my temple here. But once I find a little bit of iron and a little bit of redstone and a little bit of diamond, I'll upgrade my gear, and I'll start building out farms inside, and I'll do another video. But again, if you like this kind of stuff, like and subscribe. I'll make more. Hey, tell me in the comments if there's some other stuff I should do in Minecraft. But I'm having fun so far. And go watch the Minecraft movie if you haven't watched it. It was in and out of theaters really fast, but you should be able to stream it by now, I'm sure. It was really good. I think kids. It was made for kids. Like, adults might not think it was really good, but I think kids would really enjoy it. So take your kids, or if your kids, go watch it, go stream it. It was a good time. So thanks for coming with me on this journey, guys. Appreciate it. Bye.